Hey everybody, Peter Holcombe here. We're in Charles City, Iowa at the really awesome Whitewater Park here. As I was pulling my boat down off the roof, I noticed that my backband cord was getting a little frayed. Now this is arguably one of the most controversial parts of a Jackson Kayak, but I feel like this is one of the coolest features of a Jackson Kayak is that it uses this cleat and rope system to adjust the backband. All backbands, all mechanical parts eventually wear out and break. It's true with these as well. The cords will eventually get a little frazzled, a little fuzzy. Sometimes up front where they are running through the cleat, they'll get slick. One thing you can do when you have that is it's always from your backband cleat connecting in the same place. It kind of wears the rope out. But one thing you can do is reach through here and pull the rope where it's anchored, slide your little nylon washer up and tie a new knot. That will then change the point where this locks into the cleat and therefore give you fresh new rope that'll bite just as good as new. Now eventually that won't work. That works for so long. I paddle over 200 days a year and eventually I will wear these out. Usually takes me about a year. And then you will want a new piece of cord. This cord, you can get it from customer service. You can call the factory. They can send you some. Some of your dealers probably have it as well. But I want to take you through today how to replace your backband cord. So the first step we want to do is find where the cord is anchored. Now if you follow the rope from your cleat, it goes through the cockpit rim, it comes down, it goes through the D-ring on your backband, and then you'll see a hole that the rope kind of disappears into. We want to twist and push that through until it comes loose, and we can kind of fish it up in here with our finger. Sometimes I'll use a little screwdriver to kind of reach in there and grab it a little bit and pry it loose. But once that happens, we're going to end up seeing a knot with a little nylon washer on it. We will then want to loosen that knot. Sometimes they're cinched pretty tight, you might need some pliers, and we'll pull the washer off. Then from there, we're going to pull the rope through this anchor point hole, okay? Now we've got the rope hanging basically from the cockpit rim to the D-ring to a free end of rope. Then I'm going to want a little piece of duct tape. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big piece, just a little piece, a couple inches. And I'm going to put this duct tape on this rope where it goes about halfway across the face of the duct tape. Can you see that? Yeah, so. Then I'm going to take my new rope. I'm going to find it and I'm going to mesh this end up as close to just perfect. I'll put those together and stick them down on the tape. Then I'm going to roll the tape around the two pieces. Okay. Now I have my old backband rope, my new backband rope. They're meshed together with a little piece of duct tape. And this is going to allow me to trace them back through and pull them through. When it goes through this hole in the cockpit rim, you might want to just make sure it runs through smoothly. You don't want to pull too hard and actually pull the two pieces apart. That would be a pain. But just give it a little tension and it should just feed right through for you. My new rope is all that's touching the boat and going through all the parts. So I can then take the end here that's left free and I'm gonna thread it through this hole in the cockpit rim. And while I'm doing that, I've got my finger back here and I'm feeling for that little piece of rope and I'm trying to fish it through so I can get a hold of it and pull it through just like this. Now this is through. Now I want to put my washer back on and I want to tie a barrel knot. A barrel knot is a double overhand knot, if you're familiar with that. Otherwise, I think you can probably Google barrel knot and you're going to see lots of videos on how to do a barrel knot. But now I have my barrel knot, my washer, and I can pull this part now back into the cockpit rim and it'll anchor my backband cord. Now on the other end, it's super simple. I've got my duct tape still. I'm going to pull those apart like so, and I'm just going to tie another barrel knot. Now my boat is as good as new, my back band is in perfect condition, and I'm ready to go paddling. One thing I really like about the way this Jackson back band works is I can carry an extra piece of cord, which doesn't hardly weigh anything, doesn't take up any space. I usually girth hitch it into the back of my boat. I do this in all my creek boats for sure. And then if myself or anybody that I'm with has a problem with their back band breaking or the cord slipping, it's easy just to whip one of these out and do this in the field. So super easy, it's a great system, it works really well, and I hope you understand it a little better, and I more importantly hope that you can fix your own boat when you're having some problems and keep paddling and keep having fun on the river. Thanks for watching. If you like this types of tips and you want to see more of the adventures we're on, hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, I hope we see you on the river soon. Famagogo out.